curious coming to the ballpark. Who the hell is this crazy guy, you know?
You'll see him mumble a couple of words to the ball.
He was an oddity, a real oddity. Nobody ever did what Fidrych did.
Look at him, talking to that ball.
What pitcher ever talk to a ball?
I get a kick out of this guy.
He probably saying, come on, move that ball, move that ball.
I didn't think he was going to talk to it. I thought he was going to eat it. I'm not kidding you, because that's exactly where it was.
That is not a member of the Detroit ground crew. That's starting pitcher Mark Fidrych.
You never saw this. You never saw a guy manicured as if it was his own personal ground crew.
He's congratulating each player. Hey, even on so-so plays.
He did some cuckoo things, but the guy could pitch. That was the bottom line. All this other stuff wouldn't have mattered if he was getting his brains beat in.
Another easy inning for the young right-hander Mark Fidrych.
As Fidrych made his way through the game, keeping a star-studded Yankees lineup at bay, Tiger Stadium and a national audience were captivated.
Energy was building and building and building.
The fans are cheering, let's go Mark.
Knoxville was like a ghost town.
You literally could hear the cheering. The windows are open.
Yeah, I'm sure.
You could hear the cheering from house to house.
Oh, yeah.
Fans really getting a kick and reacting to Fidrych.
They've got to be in love with this young man, no question about it.
I'll tell you, he has won this town.
There was 50,000 in Tiger Stadium. I thought they were going to break it down.
Can you imagine the hand Fidrych is going to receive in the top of the ninth inning?
As the ninth inning began, Fidrych and the Tigers had a 5-1 lead.
He got it. And the fans are standing for Fidrych.
I still remember watching that from beginning to end. Every pitch you're on the edge of your seat. It's just unforgettable.
2 down in the ninth.
Yes. See,
Look at Lou.
I've seen a lot of ball games play, and I've caught a few. I don't think I've ever seen a pitcher this keyed up.
I'm watching it like I don't know how the ending's going to be.
Finish it up.
The fans ready to explode. Here's your pitch. Ground ball should be the ball game. It's over.
He knows he beat the Yankees.
And the Tigers act like Fidrych has just won the 7th game of the World Series.
He has. He's won 7 in a row. He is some kind of unbelievable young Mark Fidrych.
The crowd, I noticed, didn't leave. I said, they're not going to leave until he comes back out of the dugout. They were screaming, we want the bird, we want the bird. And I said, he's got to come back out here.
The fans want him to come back. The fans are calling for him to come back.
I said, Mark, you got to put that shirt back on, son. You got something to do. I told him, I said, you're going to go up those stairs to tip your hat. He says, come on, you're going to make me do this? You got to come up with me. I said, they're not screaming, we want the bird and Rusty. They're screaming, we want the bird. It was exhilarating. I am not kidding you. It was just so great.
And here he comes. Here he comes. Oh, this is unbelievable. He loves him. Look at that. Shaking the policeman's hand. Look at that.
It's like this seismic wave of emotion. It's just this roar, and you can see he can barely stand upright.
This kid is terrific.
I've been in baseball 35 years. I have never in my life ever seen anything to equal this.
That doesn't happen. We just don't do that. You know, the game-winning hit or the star of the game gets interviewed on the field, salutes the fans, and then you don't see him again. But for Mark Fidrych, he just couldn't get enough.
So let's go over a couple cards I got in the mail today. See what we got. First, Mark Fidrich, 1977 cloth stickers. This is a PSA 9. There's a 77 Topps issue. This is his rookie card. He didn't have a 76 card. This is the cloth sticker. And a 1977 Fidrich Kellogg's 3D. This is a gem. You know, not particularly valuable cards. But you know what? I gotta tell you, the summer of 1976, he was a superstar. He was up and beyond everybody else in Major League Baseball. This is the guy everybody talked about. This is the guy that made you feel good. He made you happy. He made you love baseball. And that's why I collect cards. And that's why I collect or have his cards. I'm going to get his regular issue. I have some of his other cards, but an autograph on balls. But look at that. Look at that face, because that's exactly how he played, and that's exactly how he was. Really had 1 year, 76. He got hurt at the beginning of 77. I think a leg, and then his arm went dead, and it ended up being a rotator cuff that he took a couple years to get it fixed, and by then it was over. He kind of bounced around with some other teams, I think perhaps into the early 80s, but it was really just 1976. He was 19-9 on a crappy Detroit team, but I tell you what, he took Detroit by storm, and he took the Major League Baseball by storm. What a shining star. Mark Fidrich. Fortunately died in an accident about 9 years ago. I think he was 54 years old. What a stud. And really makes me happy that I saw him play. Okay, thanks guys. Hey everybody, it's Blue Jacket 66 here for a quick video. It's going to be a Mail Day video. It's about the year 1976. It was a big year for me. I was 14 years old. I don't know, it's the bicentennial. Just got out of the 8th grade. It was that summer. I think the Republican National Convention was in Kansas City. I don't know, the town was alive. The United States was alive. Good baseball. Rocky was out. Frampton Comes Alive. Boston's first album. Just a fantastic summer. As far as baseball goes, I think the All-Star game was in Philadelphia that year. My Royals were starting to come on. I think that's about the year where they started to come on in 76. Brett was there. It was his second year, and they made a pretty good run over the next decade. But in 1976, for you guys that were there and you guys were watching baseball, there's one man that stood out, and it was electrifying. It was just fantastic. It was a great picture. He only had a year or two in the league, and I'm going to show a couple of his cards, and he is what baseball's all about. It was fun, it was exciting, and it kept my interest in baseball alive. A quick video, and a couple cards.